Solving radical equations, I'm going to start with this one, 5 times the 4th degree radical of x plus 8 equals 10. So before we can deal with the radical and the x underneath the radical, we have to isolate the radical expression on one side, generally on the left. So in order to do that, we have to divide both sides by 5. So this is a 4th degree radical of x plus 8 equals 2. Now, since this radical expression is the 4th degree, we need to get rid of it by putting the whole expression on the left to the 4th power. Well, that means that we have to put 2 that's on the right-hand side to the 4th power also. So the 4 on the radical and the 4 on the outside will cancel each other out. This is just x plus 8 on the left equals 2 to the 4th power. Well, that's 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, and that's 16. We have to subtract 8 from both sides. X equals 8. Now we'll try that one more time. Cube root this time of 2x plus 5 minus 2 equals 2. So once again, we have to isolate the expression first. So we have to add 2 to both sides first. So cube root of 2x plus 5 equals 4. Now to get rid of the cube root, we have to cube both sides of this equation. On the left-hand side, the cube root and the cube will cancel, so 2x plus 5 equals 4 to the 3rd power is 64. Now we'll go ahead and subtract 5 from both sides, so 2x equals 59, and x equals 59 divided by 2. So these are radical equations that are represented with the radical, but that's not always the way we write them down. So let's look at the next one. Let's do 5x minus 6 to the 1/4 power minus 5 equals negative 3. Okay, this is also a radical equation because 1/4 power is the exact same thing as the 4th degree root of 5x minus 6. We deal with it the same way. We have to isolate the 5x minus 6 to the 1/4 power on the left-hand side, so add 5 to both sides first. 5x minus 6 to the 1/4 power equals 2. Now, to get rid of the 1/4 power, we have to put the left-hand side to the 4th power, which means that we have to do the same thing on the right-hand side. So this is just 5x minus 6 equals 16. Now go ahead and add 6 to both sides. 5x equals 16 plus 6, which is 22. So x equals 22 divided by 5. And we'll do it one more time. Very similar expression to start with. 6x plus 15 to the 1/4 power plus 7 equals 4. 6x plus 15 to the 1/4 power, subtract 7 from both sides, negative 3. In order to get rid of the 1/4 power, we have to put both sides to the 4th power. So this is 6x plus 15 equals negative 3 to the 4th power is a positive 81. We have to subtract 15 from both sides, so this is 6x equals 66, and then divide by 6. X equals 66 divided by 6 equals 11. Now, the problem with these equations, you would be tempted to box it in and leave it, but you can't. The problem with these equations is that if at any point you end up with a negative number on the right-hand side and you have a even exponent that you're putting it on, you can get solutions that don't work for this equation, so you actually have to check them. So let's go ahead and do that. Turning out this way. So to check, we're going to plug in x equals 11 in the original equation and see if the right-hand side equals the left-hand side. So this is 6 times 11 plus 15, all that to the 1/4 power plus 7. We're trying to check if it equals 4. So then in parentheses, 66 plus 15, that's 81 to the 1/4 power plus 7. Does that equal 4? Well, 81 to the 1/4 power is 3 plus 7. Does that equal 4? Well, no. 10 does not equal 4. So what does that mean for us? For us, it means that this particular problem has no solutions. So this is only true if we're working with even powers. If we have an odd power, that's no longer true. We need to do one more example. X plus 7 to the 3/2 power equals 3. So on this one, it's already isolated, so all we have to do is get rid of the 3/2 power on the parenthesis. In order to do that, we are going to put it to the reciprocal power, so 2/3. Don't forget to do the same thing on the other side of the equal sign. So on the left-hand side, 3/2 times 2/3 is 1, so this is just x plus 7 equals. Now, 3 to the 2/3 power, that's the same as cube root of 3 squared. So x plus 7 would be cube root of 9. And then x is just -7 plus a cube root of 9.